It's Anne again. My last video, I talked about giving up gambling, and I want to continue on from that on that topic. I did say that I had an ebook that I'd written, and I was charging money for it. Well, I've decided not to charge because I believe that gamblers don't have a lot of money, and I really want to help you overcome the addiction because it's keeping you in hell. Today I want to talk about energies. I believe that we're all energy. Everything in the universe is energy, and a gambler in particular, well, first of all, I'll say that we all vibrate at a certain frequency or different frequencies, depending on our mental stability or how we're thinking. I mean, a really positive person would vibrate at a much higher frequency than a person that is depressed. And this is really important for giving up gambling, because a gambler is, by the very nature of gambling, it's very depressing. I mean, you go to a gambling venue, say, I don't know, horse racing or poker machines, slots. You look around at the people and they're all very serious, and most of them are depressed. A lot of them are depressed because they're down to their last dollars and they've got to win and they're desperate. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. You'd relate to it. And because you're vibrating at such a low frequency, you're very open to being influenced by other entities of a similar frequency. Now, whether you believe that they're alive or passed over, it doesn't matter. Everything's energy, whether you can see it or not. And the law of the universe is that like attracts like. So if you're vibrating at a certain energy level, you're going to attract entities or people, beings of the same frequency. So if you're gambling and you're depressed and you're desperate, you're going to attract that frequency to you. So and that only compounds the negativity. And it is really important for you to realize this, that to escape from gambling or any addiction, you really have to start raising your vibrational frequency of your energy. Now, this is not an easy thing to do, because our minds are programmed, and your mind is comfortable with this depression and this desperation. It's what it's become familiar with. So to escape from it, it takes a lot of courage and a lot of willpower. Personally, I tried GA, and I found for me it didn't work, and I never knew why. Looking back now, I can see that although a lot of people that have given up gambling at GA are more positive, you still have that element of depression surrounding the new people that come in that are wanting to give up, and they have to recall their experience, and you might even be called on to relive your experience. And to me, that is reinforcing the negativity, and it just didn't work for me. I'm not saying that it's not okay. It helps a lot of people, but I just found for me it was too depressing, and I just kept gambling. I must have tried GA dozens of times, and I'd last a week or two or 3 or 4, and then I'd be back gambling again. So the challenge is to escape from that low energy vibrational field. Now, to do that, it takes a lot of effort. Um, Personally, I had to detach myself or separate myself from people. I went and lived alone. I made sure I didn't go to um, places that I knew were depressing. I didn't go near a gambling establishment for 12 months. I haven't gambled for 2 years now. I have not put $1 in a machine, and it was nothing for me to drop thousands in a couple of hours. It's just like a miracle, and I've only done that by changing my surroundings, changing the people that I involve myself with. And it's not easy because I know as a gambler you find people that don't gamble boring. You find normal life boring, and I understand and I can relate to that. And it is difficult. But believe me, with time, you will start, and reprogramming, you will start to enjoy the new energy that you have. You have to give it time, and you have to trust in what I'm saying, because it worked for me. You start to surround yourself with happier people. You listen to uplifting music, not heavy metal or rock. Stay away from that type of thing, at least until you've got your vibrations up. Read positive books. Get on the internet. Read spiritual things that are good for your soul. And believe me, this will help. Now, my book, I go into more detail about what I did personally to overcome gambling, and I'm happy to give it to you. If you'd like to give a donation, it would be much accepted, because as you'll learn in my book, I lost everything through gambling. But I don't think it's fair to put a price on something that could help. If you want to donate, that's okay. If you don't worry about it. I'll give you my email address. It's McCam, MCCAM, number 49 at gmail.com. That's McCam49 at gmail.com. Just send me an email and I'll send you a copy of my ebook. And I hope you get something out of it. And I hope you've got something out of this video. Good luck. Bye-bye.